Welcome to Mark Wallace Presents Embarrassingly Simple SEO Manual, where we show you what it takes to get your website SEO optimized. So follow along as we take you through the manual step by step and teach you the proper SEO techniques you need to make your site successful. This is the first video in the series, so in our section before you get started, we have highlighted some key points that we think you will need to know, which include the 6 factors to know about SEO, the benefits of organic search, the benefits of paid search, how to gauge your progress, and making an SEO schedule. With each one, we will provide in-depth descriptions and on-screen examples so you know exactly what we are talking about. Let's begin with the 6 core factors you should take into account when optimizing a site. Crawlability is derived from the notion of crawler, a sort of robot or spider that crawls the internet and finds the links and information on your site and saves it to search engines such as Google. It is how your site and its content gets found by other would-be searchers. So we are in Google and we are searching for a cure for toenail fungus. Here are the search results. All of the links, content, and information of all of these sites has been crawled by this search engine to give you the best result possible for your query. We're going to click on the first organic result and view what the website has to offer. As you can see, all the information within the site relates back to the original search query. You have articles, content, links, and all of these are related to how crawlable your site is to search engines. As we move on to the next factor, we talk about the site structure. This can be described as how functional your website is. If we take a look back at the structure of this site, you can see how we can easily move from one area to the next with internal links and set external links to relevant content as well. This proves to the search engines that your site is relevant and concerned with providing the information that searchers are looking for. Our next factor is content hierarchy. Content creation is a pivotal part of any website, but if you don't properly plan what content you want and how it will be organized on the site, then it can affect how potential searchers find your site. What is most important is taking your potential searchers' needs into account. You can get a basic idea of what people are searching for with keyword research, and with tools like the Google Keyword Tool, which we will go into more in depth later in this series. Another major point is on-page factors, such as your site's title and meta description tags. This is what is displayed as individual search results on the page, and what searchers click on to go to your site. So it is important to include keywords while still sounding natural and appealing. A title tag is an HTML tag which contains about 65 characters. It plays a significant role in being ranked high in search results as well as acting as a visual cue to searchers. Try and insert your main keyword here, but do it so it sounds natural. The meta description tag is a short HTML paragraph and used by search engines for indexing a site. It offers a chance to briefly enhance the title tag reference and describe what the site offers. When choosing both, it is important to choose your keywords correctly, but above all, sound natural. One of the most important factors is producing interesting and engaging content for the users of your site. The more consistent you are, the better your rankings will be. When building content, it is important that you answer the question that your searchers are looking for. As you can see, there are plenty of keyword-rich articles on the site that provide relevant information for the searcher. And all of this is relevant to the initial search query for a cure for toenail fungus. The more often you update a site's content, the more positive inputs you provide to the search engine to be crawled. A final factor that we put emphasis on is link building. This can be one of the most beneficial steps you can take towards optimizing your site. There is internal and external link building. Internal link building refers to how you optimize keywords for links within your site. Try putting keywords directly into the link. So instead of saying something like "click here," try and use a keyword or synonym that will help your rankings. On this site, they have done a good job of separating their content into a hierarchy while building up internal links for specific items. In this example, we searched for cakes, and we see keyword-rich links for many types of cakes, which helps individual rankings. External linking refers to spreading links to your website around the web, thereby increasing your traffic through external sites visitors. The best way to do this is by using social networks, blogs, and producing quality content. We will go more in depth in later videos. A few things we will not be covering but we warn against doing is what are considered black hat SEO techniques. Search engines penalize sites that use these techniques, which badly hurts your rankings. In our next section, we talk about the benefits of organic versus paid search. This refers to how you are attracting visitors to your website. Here's a search results page. Organic listings are site listings that are chosen by the search engine algorithm based on the criteria relevant to the search query. Paid listings are websites shown on a results page after the site owners pay money for inclusion or submission. Organic listings are considered to attract 50% more attention than paid search, so you can see the benefits of dedicating time to form a proper SEO strategy. Paid search can be considered pay-per-click marketing, because for every click a searcher makes on your advertisement, you pay a fixed price. With this service, you have control over what relevant keywords your website gets listed under, which means that each keyword's ROI can be measured. Moving on, we look at some key characteristics to know if you're doing well. A site's conversion rate is known as the most important measure for evaluating SEO progress. Increasing this can mean that you're increasing your site's efficiency and improving bottlenecks. It is defined as the number of visitors who performed an action, such as sign up for a newsletter, out of the total visitors. Google Analytics is a service that helps a lot in tracking the conversion of your site, and we will go more in depth on that later in the series. By increasing your site traffic, you are increasing the overall amount of visitors to your site. We will take you through the steps to increase your traffic and measure it over time using Google Analytics. The links you receive vary in their value. Search engines such as Google pay attention to their quality and amount, so it is better to receive a few quality links from sites over many low-quality links. Be sure to track your search rankings in Google to see how well you are doing in your SEO campaign. It can be a good marker of what may need changing in order to get further up in the rankings. Bounce rate and time refer to how quickly a user left your page and how long they spent looking around at your content. If a bounce rate is high and the time spent is little, then the website is failing to attract their interest. Finally, let's take a look at making your SEO schedule. Over the next 12 weeks, you can use the information in these lectures to structure a proper SEO strategy that will increase visitors to your site. Let's take a look at what you can cover week by week. In week 1, we learn what SEO is all about. Learn how you will measure success, select your site keywords, and get a domain name for the site. In week 2, we take a look at WordPress, install it, and tune it up. Then we will design it using a theme and customize it with different plugins. In week 3, we set the site structure and define the web pages and categories. We will come up with titles for each page and decide on the content to help with navigation. Finally, you will learn how to integrate Google Analytics and webmasters into the site. In week 4, we bring copy onto the website by writing text for the main pages, product descriptions, FAQ manuals, and then compile some blog ideas. In week 5, we're going to develop the copy further and add more descriptions, copy for category pages, and make a few context links. Then we will write the first blog post to prepare the site to be crawled and then track its index progress. In week 6, we're going to let the web crowd notice our site by bookmarking our homepage, preparing descriptions for web directories, and submitting the site to them. Then we will find some relevant forums and leave appropriate comments with links to the site. By week 7, we will want to get more visitors by creating a fan page on Facebook, posting news, and inviting friends. Find a few blogs on the topic and leave some comments, and then submit the website to the directories that we prepared for in week 6. We will finish up our second blog post and bookmark it. In week 8, we want to attract more attention. We're going to do this by adding a few links to our posts on relevant forums, leaving some comments on blogs, submitting the website to web directories, and do an analysis of website performance and manage our Facebook fan page. By week 9, we've made some progress, and we will want to analyze our performance by checking the rankings of the website by looking at some of the keywords we targeted in the beginning and those that brought users to the site. Continue to post content to your blog, bookmark it, and submit the articles to the directories. We will publish our first guest blog post and maintain our Facebook page. By week 10, we will want to reassess our strategy to improve upon it. This could mean what blogs are most beneficial and which forums are best for promotion. We will always continue to post to our blog, submit it, and maintain our fan page. Week 11, we will continue with backlinking and analyze the traffic from these new resources, and continue following our Facebook and blogging strategies. By week 12, let's check those rankings, and with consistency and quality, we are sure to have moved up. Analyze the performance and maintain your direction and momentum by continuing to publish to your blog and social media accounts. So what we learned here today was laying the groundwork towards becoming more knowledgeable SEO strategists. We learned about the core factors, the difference between paid and organic search, how to gauge your progress, and creating and managing your SEO schedule. In the next video, titled Starting the Road, we will get started on keyword research, including where to look for them, which ones to use, and how to collect them. Thanks for listening in to Mark Wallace Presents Embarrassingly Simple SEO. We hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.